Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about how to pick a right market. And we talk about picking a right real estate market. That's certain key features we have to go through. And on this video, we're going to talk about each one of this. First of all, is construction, employment, household, vacancy rate, demographics, rental rate, and we're going to talk about some resources related on the business magazines. And first of all, let's talk about construction. And the reason to understand the construction data is really simple. You really need to understand the supply side here. Whether that is overbuilt, demand will actually be high, still higher for the years to come. You really need to understand this. One of the key phenomenon during a booming time is builder will always overbuild on the sales market. And because of the market progress, it becomes a buyer's market because of the oversupply. And some of the key resources I would share with you related to how can you find construction data. You can go to local building associations. You can go to commercial real estate agents, and there's a lot of brokerage that can actually have that data. Banks, chamber, planning developments, and even Statistics Canada. So now understanding constructions basically is really important. And the second part is employment data. So what we really want to know is here is job growth. As a rule, as a good rule of thumb, 2% is really enough. And if that's job growth, and that's the best indicator where the market is actually maturing to buy a market, that's a good time to go in. And another thing is if the government is actually proactive, are they actually encouraging jobs with tax incentives for company relocations to come to the local city or local market? So proactive government leaderships will do that. Because every one good high-paying job is equals to or translated to another 3 to 4 jobs such as dry cleaning, restaurant, delivery, sales positions. So it is really, really important when you look at job data, specifically job growth. In USA, you can contact Census Bureau. In Canada, you can contact and find out more information from Statistics Canada. And the third thing is household income. So for household income, it has a direct relationship because when household incomes rise, the ability to pay higher rents increase, and higher rents will also improve your property values. You want to look at the areas which the household income is rising, and this is where they always say that the area is up and coming, or the area or neighborhood is up and coming neighborhood. The fourth things is vacancy rate. When vacancy is down, there's a potential for good market to come in, buy in. But if the vacancy is up, that means the net income of the complex is down. So what does it mean? If the net income is down, the property values will be going down and you should buy at a lower price. That's what it means. You shouldn't be paying for what the seller is hoping for to sell during a good time. You want to buy in an absorption market, meaning that the price is going down and the rent is going down. And the market is still in the decline. It may be a long time before you can fill those vacancies, but that's what you have to know. You're going in at a low price. And the fifth thing is demographics. There's a few ratios that you can actually looking at to determine if you have a high numbers of potential renters. What are those? Well, I have 5 of those here. The ratio of higher females to male rate populations. Higher females tends to be renters. And high population of young and old versus middle age. Younger guys tends to rent more. More singles versus married. Single guys tends more singles versus married. What that means is if you have 2 persons and they're married, they tend to move in one place. And if you have 2 singles and they will occupy 2 different places. So it's just more renters. And smaller families. Small families basically means that if you have a small family versus large family condense the household into one unit. So in general, they rent less, so have less renters. And then a high amount of renters versus non-renters. And this is just really self-explanatory. in the market, some market will have actually higher renters, more renters, compared to another market which may be owners occupied. So this is some really good sign more potential renters in your market, which is good things to know. And 6 is rental rate. Basically, rents is another good one is a trend of the rent increase. A really good market is the one that rent has begun to slowly increase. You don't want to go to a market the rent has been full force increase because everyone is already the competition is high. So this is the indication the market may be transitioning into absorption phase, may be transitioning into more solid growth over the years. Decreasing in standard rates basically is an indicator the market may be in decline phase, which you want to stay away from and stay away from it. If you're not sure what the rent is doing in the particular market, you need to contact the local apartment owners associations or local commercial real estate agents. They will actually give you some information about the local market. So last thing is the business magazine. As a real estate investor, especially multifamily real estate investors, you know what the market is doing. The good sense of things, you have to get yourself informed and educated. So some of the good resources I would like to share with you, and as I always review myself, is money, fortune, site development, multi-housing news. So here you go. I summarized 6 of the items, 6 of the things that you can actually know and get yourself educated and know how to pick right real estate market. Until next time, thank you for watching.